Good morning. Hi, welcome to day 4. So I am back here in my little home studio, and hopefully you rolled out your mat. You're ready to join me. So today we are going to focus on twists. Um, for your journal prompt today, if you've seen it already, it's just all about giving thanks for our struggles, and which can be so hard to do because I think when we think gratitude practice, we automatically go for all the good that's happening in our lives, which is great. It's so good to focus on those things, but I think it's just such a good practice too to even give thanks for those hard times. Hard times, we emerge through hard times, maybe with a deeper faith, a stronger connection to God, um, maybe just a stronger person. You've learned something. So there's always that good, I think, that does come out of struggles. Easier said than done if you're in the middle of a struggle right now. So I think even if you're in the middle of a struggle, it's just finding those little good things while you're in the middle of it too. Very funny. I chose twist today. I've had a lot of struggles with digestion over the last several years. And so twist, amazing for digestion. So I hope you enjoy this little 20-minute-ish practice, and let's get moving. So let's start in child's pose. So getting your big toes together, knees out wide. And again, just to remind you, anything I offer up this morning or this afternoon, evening, whenever you're looking at this, anything I offer up, just know that, make it your own, modify. Child's pose is always a great pose you can come back to, but just know that this is your practice. Do what you can do today with the body that you have today, who's showing up today. So again, big toes together, knees out as wide as you like, and then just kind of continue to keep that length through your body as you begin to ground down. Maybe your forehead grounds down. If it doesn't, put a block there. And just working on your yoga breath. Belly rises as you inhale. Exhale out. Inhale, let's press it through your hands. Walk your hands as far over to the right as you can. Feels good for you. And you can even put that left hand right on top of your right. Sit back more into your left heel. Round your forehead down. Child's pose. Breathing into your side. Inhale, press through your hands. Same thing. Walk it over to your left side. Right hand on top of your left, sit into your right heel. Press into your hands. Come back to center. Ease back into child's pose for one round of breath. Empty out. And ease into tabletop. Hands and knees. Making your way through cat and cow. So inhale, drop your belly, crown your head and tailbone, lift to the sky. Exhale, round. Tuck your chin, press the ground away, and move with your breath. Your breath guides you from one pose to the next. One more time. Into neutral spine. All right, let's thread the needle. Inhale, right arm to the sky. And then you're going to bring, and I'll face this way, your right arm behind your left, coming all the way down to your right shoulder, the right side of your face. And then with your left hand, walk your fingertips to the front edge of your mat. Breathe. You can always put a blanket at your shoulder or your face, the side of your face, if it doesn't quite hit the ground, or a yoga block. Steady breath. Empty out. Come back to your left hand. Press back into tabletop one more time. Inhale, right arm up. And back. All right, left arm. Big inhale. Open. And thread. Down to your left shoulder, left side of your face. I like to walk my fingertips out. Breathe. Empty out back to your hand. Press back to tabletop. Left arm back to the sky. And release. And come all the way up to your knees for gate pose. So if this doesn't feel good on your knees, you could just come and have a seat and forget the gate pose part of this. You can always roll your mat too, or put a blanket underneath your knee. And again, this is a great bonus of being on carpet if you're on carpet, because it does feel good on the knee. All right, we're going to extend the right leg out to start. So my foot is bladed. I'm going to press into the pinky edge of my mat. And we're going to take a twist here. So we're going to take our elbows out wide. And then we're going to twist away from this right leg towards our left. Exhale and back. Little ab work here. Exhale, 2, good, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Take one more. 8. Belly button pulls in. All right, and then just gate pose here. So right arm's going to go down your right leg, left arm to the sky. But think about getting that left shoulder back, and then left arm up, and then even over. Set your gaze where it feels good, and just breathing into your left side body. And then release. From here, we're going to bend our right knee. Now we're going to kind of face the back edge of our mat. I'm just going to pivot my back leg for, I'm going to go from here to here. So I'm moving into a low lunge. All right. And then I'm going to plant my left hand down. We're going to open up. This left hand can come to a yoga block, and then twist. Open up right arm to the sky and hold. If you like to, if it feels good, you could tuck your back toes and lift your knee up off the floor. Breathe. Gaze up only if it feels good. Take one more. And then very carefully release. Come back to your knees, and maybe a more relaxing child's pose with your knees together and forehead grounds. And back up. We have that on the other side. So back to your knees. Left leg's going to come straight out and bladed. Elbows out wide and twist. So belly button pulls in for 1. Twist to your right. 2. And 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. You can go as deep as you can on this twist. It's going to be a very small twist if you like. And release, gate pose. Just breathe right into it. Exhale, yoga breath. Remember, get that right shoulder back. Gaze where it feels good. A little bend in this left knee. Notice this side compared to the other. And very carefully making your way into low lunge on the other side. And knee stays over your ankle. I'm going to bring my right hand to the ground. Exhale, open up left arm. Again, you could stay here or tuck your toes, lift your back knee. And release again, right into very relaxing child's pose. And down, make your way back into tabletop. And we're going to come into down dog. So tuck your toes, tailbone up towards the sky. And feel free to walk your dog and paddle out, moving your hips, just whatever feels good. If you're really warmed up, maybe this is later in the day or after workout, feel free to stay quiet. We are going to take a twist here as well. So if you are walking your dog, get quiet. And you can take your feet in 1 or 2 steps towards your hands, or you can stay right where you are. And then see, can you take your left hand to the outside of your right leg and gaze under your right arm. We'll release and switch. And release. And continue maybe on your tippy toes to walk into a forward fold. Holding onto your elbows and sway for ragdoll. All right. We're going to take a twist here. So if you can plant your left hand right kind of underneath your gaze, do that. Maybe you're on a block. We're going to bend our left knee more than our right. Exhale, right arm to the sky. And we're going to switch. Right knee bends. Exhale, left arm. Just getting this stretch along the outside of your leg. So left arm to the sky. You should feel the stretch along the left leg. And back and release. Ragdoll again. All right, let's roll it all the way up. I'm just going to be headless for a minute. We're going to take a wide stance, maybe heels out, toes in a little bit, hands to your hips. So open up your chest to the sky. Draw your shoulder blades together and fold. Walking your hands over towards your right foot. If you can, right arm to the sky. Exhale, twist. And release. Walk over to your left leg. Exhale, left arm to the sky. And release. And just last thing here, hanging out in a wide-legged fold. Inhale, press into your hands. We're going to heel toe back to our regular stance. Bend your knees and roll all the way up. And then from here, reach your arms to the sky. I'm going to grab onto my left wrist side, bend over to the right. Good. I will move my laptop just a tad bit while we're here. And we're right back to center. Big inhale. Let's grab your right wrist. Side bend over to the left. Pressing into both feet. We'll do that one more time. Big inhale. Lengthen. Grab onto your left wrist. Exhale. Big inhale. And exhale. Big inhale. Cactus arms. Little back bend. Sending your chest to the sky. Inhale. Lengthen. And fold. From here, you can release your knees down to the earth, child pose. Staying in child's pose. Let's take 2 more breaths. Go ahead and release, carefully coming up. And just have a seat here. All right, so if you can stack, we're going to go ahead and stack. If you're more like here, it is just, it feels okay. It's okay on your knees. You could put a blanket underneath that knee. If there's some pain with your knee, then maybe you just come into a cross-legged, maybe with that left leg out in front. So your stack can be more down here. So you make it what you can. But we're going to sit up nice and tall here and then fold. So this is a version of pigeon. And then if you want to add on, so you could just stay right here in a fold, but if you can add on, you're going to start to walk your hands over towards your right knee because my left leg is on top. I'm going to take my left elbow right into my foot, that's kind of right on my knee, and sort of my thigh. And I'm going to twist. I'm going to look over my right shoulder. I'm going to send my right arm to the sky and bring fist to fist. So my right elbow is up towards the sky. My left elbow is pressing into my kind of thigh and into my foot for some leverage, helping me to go really deep into this twist. Again, carefully coming out of this. And then we'll take a few circles, just picking a direction. And we'll go in a few circles in the other direction. And taking your hands back behind you, let's unwind from that, feet out mat distance, and then just windshield wiper your knees from side to side. You can get that left knee down to the earth and then your right knee down to the earth. All right, now let's come back and we're going to stack the other side going into that twist. Again, take your version of this. So I'm going to begin by folding forward and then kind of over my left knee this time. I'm going to take my right elbow right into my foot. I'm going to twist, look over my left shoulder, left arm up, and then fist to fist, or you could do palm to palm. So my left elbow's to the sky, my right elbow is down, grounded. Breathe. And carefully release. Ease on up. And while we're here, again, we'll take 3 circles in one direction. And we'll take 3 in the other. And again, just opening and back up. Windshield wipering these from side to side. And back to stillness. Easing down to your back. Hugging your knees into your chest and rocking. You could do that or happy baby if you prefer. All right, from here, let's roll to our right side. So your right arm is just going to come out. Palm is to the sky. Your left knee is stacked right on your right knee. You're right on your right hip. And I'm going to start with my left hand, just kind of right on top of my right. And then take your left arm, sweep it over your head as a rainbow and open up into a supine twist. So really working on grounding that left shoulder down. You might need to adjust your knees and shift them away from your body, maybe to get that shoulder down. You could go deeper by taking your right hand and gently pressing your left leg down, and then sending your gaze to your left hand. All right, so let's release back to maybe knees hugged in or happy baby. And we're going to roll over to our left side. Left arm is just going to come out, palm up. Right arm is going to stack right on top of our left. And then rainbow your right arm, sweep it over your head and open up into your supine twist. Right shoulder grounds down. Maybe taking your left hand to press that top thigh gently down. Shift your gaze out towards your right hand. Back to center. Just holding that right knee into your chest. Let's extend that left leg up towards the sky and just slowly lower your left leg down. Bring your right knee as you exhale across your body. One more breath here. And bring your knee back in. Both knees hug back in. Holding on just your left knee, right leg to the sky. Slowly lower your right leg down. As you exhale again, bring your left knee across. Good. And take your left leg to the sky and slowly lower your left leg down. Full body stretch. Reach back behind you. Point your toes. And we're just going to release right into a final resting just for a few breaths here. Allowing your body to grow heavy, sinking down into the mat with every breath. Take a big inhale, ease back, waking up the body, coming back into that full body stretch. Feel free to ignore and just hit pause and continue on into final resting. Otherwise, with me, roll over to your right side for sleeping baby. Stay here for a breath or two. And then pressing yourself up into a comfortable seat. Bring your hands into prayer. Let's press to your chest and just gazing down or closing your eyes or doing both. Get connected to your breath and to your heartbeat. And again, such a simple thing, breath and heartbeat, right? But one of the most important things. So just giving thanks for another day of breathing, of being, of living. Just continue off of your mat to give thanks, even for the struggles in your life. One more full inhale. Exhale it out. And from my heart to yours, thank y'all so much once again for joining me on my mat or on your mat. And I will see you back here again tomorrow. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Nice job.